And welcome, community. Welcome to another Nerdy Collective. And now that I got you, welcome, community. Welcome, everybody. And I want to say thank you for everybody. Carlito, thanks for being here, brother. Steven Spock, brother, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So without further ado here, I want to say hello, everybody, all my friends out there, and a big quick shout out. This is pretty cool. Rick and Edith, I know you're going to be watching. So if you're watching, can't wait to go to your guys' wedding. This was awesome. Congratulations, you guys. You're finally tying the knot. Love it, love it, love it. Well done, you two. And from there, my book I've read this week so far out of a couple. Been reading my Weird Science. It's so good. And I just read this. This is the Daredevil Woman Without Fear. And it's not bad. It's kind of a rehash of Daredevil, but in a woman, and, you know, give it away. It's Elektra. And, you know, the whole love triangle and Fisk and all that that's going on. You've heard the story before. It's not bad. Art's not bad. It's not too terrible. It's worth definitely reading. Weird Science. Right now, I am on The Maid of the Future. And one of my favorites from this was this book. On the cover, you see. Whoop, wrong one. Sorry, you see the cover, but I'm right here. The Atomic War. 500,000 years. Very wordy, but a lot of fun, you guys. Made the Future. There's where I'm at right now. And it's got the old ads that were in the old books. It's a lot of fun. Anywho, so a big shout out also as well to hello, Sarah, my beautiful. That's my daughter, Sarah. Aiden, Braxton, Alex. Grandpa saying hi. And a big shout out to, I got a couple little surprises for tonight. Big shout out to Disco. We got Disco in the house. Brother, how are you? So nice to see you. JB is in the house. Got a little surprise for you, JB. Some inspiration caught my nerve tonight. So be looking on the show for tonight. You'll see. Ray, what is up? How you doing? You loving it? This right here, you guys, this show, I can never say it right. I just watched it. I've watched it like two times now. I'm going to say this wrong. Vox Machina. I say it wrong every time, but it's from the people who did Critical Role. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on Amazon. It came out at the end of January. It's funny. It's good. It's anime, yes, but it's so well done. So definitely check it out. There he is. Yes. Good. Cool. Kyle, what is up? Yo, thank you for being here. Who Dad is in the house. Thank you, brother, for being here. Appreciate it. So if anybody wants to jump in while we're doing the show, you're more than willing to. I have the links at the top of the screen in the chat. So you can click on, you can get on live with me if you want to come on live. I can fit up to about 10 people. So from there, let's get on with our guest co-host that we got on for tonight. And rocket number one.
I'm only your guest co-host. I'm not your ride or die co-host.
You're my buddy too. Come on, we've been doing this for a long time, brother.
Yeah, I know.
You'll always be here. Always, you know that. Come on, my buddy too, my brother, all at the same time. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, do I have to explain that? Really?
Nah, I'm just
Come on. Yay, Chris. What is up, buddy? Yes, good morning. Okay, so let's
Make
get on
sure
with
to
our
smash the like button. Don't punch the like
Yes,
button and
yes.
don't
Hit the
punch
like button, share and subscribe, please. It's much appreciated. So let's get on with our other co-hosts.
What's happening, people?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Awesome. Let's get on with the next one. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. And
You're muted. You're muted.
give him a second.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't quite punch that like button because it's, 1 a.m. and you don't want the cops called. Again.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy. Thank you.
Last
Okay.
time that happened, we both got black eyes.
Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go. Yo, brother, what's up?
It still says Dr. Doom, man.
Oh,
What is
get it
going on?
fixed.
Oh,
I forgot. I'm so sorry, Al. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. Good evening,
Oh,
everyone. Good evening. How's it going?
Good. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Can't complain. I am in the company of greatness. Comic book
Oh,
fandom greatness is in the building today, and I am so excited to be here tonight. Yes, I am.
cool. All right. And from across the pond, you guys, I can't wait because I made this one for him special. Here we go.
Hey, everybody from across the pond. I like the intro. I was just literally looking through to send you the intro.
Cool, buddy. How's everybody?
Don't worry about Hulk smashing the like button and be as noisy as you want. It's 6 o'clock here in the morning. So
You're up early. Coffee. Oh, thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it. How is everybody? How's everybody week been, month been? All that good stuff.
Pretty all right.
Good.
Pretty okay.
been good.
Getting better all the time, man.
Mhm.
Cool.
As they say in the South, fairly middly.
I'm just waiting for it to warm up. Do you know propane prices up here are ridiculous? I have a 500 gallon. Listen to this, 500 gallon tank, right?
Mhm.
Literally a half a tank, 250 gallons was $500.
What?
Mm.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Good Lord.
$500 a half a tank of propane. That's stupid.
What are
Yeah.
you
And
doing?
I
can
keep
beat
this
that.
out
Neighborhood?
68 degrees. I keep this house at. It's super warm upstairs,
Mm.
but it's like, yeah, ridiculous. It's stupid right now. So dumb.
Somewhere in another dimension, Hank Hill is pleased.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's killing me.
Mm.
Yeah.
You need- Now you need
Yes,
propane
right.
accessories with your $500 propane.
It's stupid. It's
I'll
dumb.
tell you what.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Steven. All right. So we got 15 people watching. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm hoping that Monty shows up, you guys. But he's been working a lot of overtime over the weekend, so
Well,
can-
he's
he
building his kingdom. He needs that overtime to build his kingdom.
tell me about it. Simply incredible. What is up, brother? How are you? Thanks for being
What's
here.
going on?
Second Street Marbles in the house. Yo, what is up? So, anything new, you guys? Anything new in your collections? Anything you're reading? Please.
Yeah.
Martin, by the way, I love the pictures. My phone was going ting 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 ting. He was showing me his vacation pictures. Oh my goodness. The castle, the cathedral. What was the cathedral called again? I don't have my phone with me.
That's Lincoln Cathedral. So that's the one where they shot the Da Vinci Code.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, whenever he goes on vacation, he's taking pictures and sending them to me, and I get to see all of that. Unbelievable places you guys go to, and the kids get to enjoy it as well, which is awesome.
Paris next month.
Ooh, very
We're going up the Eiffel Tower.
Oh yeah.
And a bit of the comic thing. I started reading comics for Asterix and Obelix, and it's like a French comic originally, and we're going to Parc Asterix in France.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah, very cool. I like that. Big shout out to Sani. Yo, love, how are you? So nice to see you. Love the short hair, by the way. Fits you.
We used to read Asterix.
Yeah. I love it. So, like I said, open chat, links on the top of the description. I could fit a couple more people in here, no problem. It all depends on the internet connection. Okay, what was it? Al, Rob, Deuce, you guys, come on. What have you been reading? Anything?
I've been reading Moon Knight.
Have you been reading Moon Knight? What do you think? Have you been reading the classic Moon Knight or the new one?
I'm reading the brand new Moon Knight, the one coming out from Jed McKay. The one. Oh, I got to read that.
Okay. And what are you thinking so far, Martin, of Strange Academy?
Love it. It's my obsession.
Cool.
And it's my affordable obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that. And okay, so Rob, tell people a little bit about this. Do you like the new one?
Okay, latest issue of Moon Knight. What winds up happening in this is, so you have a house that kind of eats people, and being in the last issue, you had the Midnight Mission blown the hell up. Well, they kind of need a new place to stay. So Mark has a great idea. I'm going to convince this demonic house to be my new Midnight Mission, and he does it. By saying, hey, I'm an outsider just like you are, and by the end of the issue, hey, we have a brand new house and a Midnight Mission that's freaking terrifying. Good.
So you're liking it. So you're liking it.
Yeah, Jed McKay is doing a bang-up job on this.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Because I bought the trade. I pre-ordered the trade for that because I was kind of skeptical. So anytime I'm skeptical on the new stuff, it's like, then I kind of like, yeah, I'll try the trade. And then if I like it, I don't care if it costs me extra and I really want it, I'll go buy it.
It always finds its way at the top of my reading pile.
Yep. Rob's going to read the best book of all time. Was that the best book of all time, Rob? Tell him. What's the best book of all time? Ace
just sent me their favorite book of all time. The title of it is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's not a comic book, but it's great literature, and it's their favorite book of all time. And hey, by the way, I also have something else to show you. You want to see the worst art project of all time? Because when you're putting together all this Mylar stuff and you pull tape off of all your comics, well, sometimes you want to be a little bit patriotic.
Looks more like a word bubble than anything.
It's the dumbest art project of all time. It's a tape bubble in the frame of the United States.
Yeah, I was going to say, Florida's a little long there. Maine's a little short.
I'm still working on it. I mean, even Texas isn't fully there.
Yeah, Texas is still not yet.
By the time I'm done putting everything in Mylar, I could probably No, I'm not going to do that. It's garbage.
Mm.
All right, get off my face.
I picked this up last week. I don't know. I don't remember if I showed it on the show or if I picked it up Sunday. Yep.
Ooh.
The pillow art.
There's some cool books out there.
But this one is all of actually Ellie. So his wife actually actually had this made because it's all the art that all the water paints that he did for Ellie. So I pretty much saw those things at the museum. Ooh, how's that vampire one? Dusty?
I've got the latest issue. I just found what I could find, but yeah, I like it, man. I like that campy stuff that DC puts out, man. Like the last few, like the DC versus the oh my god, I can't talk. Deceased.
All good.
I got Deceased.
Yep.
And then the one that came after that, and of course all the Dark Knight's metal crap. And this book is just, to me, is amazing.
You like it?
I love this right here.
Yes. I'm still waiting for that issue to come in the mail yet. I haven't read the latest.
Yeah, there's some couple of revelations in this book that it's gonna blow your socks off. But
awesome.
Sadly, with all the books that I buy, those are the only two books that I'm actually current on. That's a sad state of mind, but it is what it is. So
I feel you, man. I'm not current on much.
Yeah, man. We're all in the same boat, man. We get so many books. It's like, what do we read first? Yeah, or what do we read first, or do you want to dwindle down? Really, it's like,
Okay. Really quick, Rob, your assistants, gentlemen in the panel tonight. Please tell. Okay, I've had a couple of questions from new people in the community. They've watched this show and they've asked questions and they've gave me ideas to ask you, gentlemen. Okay, about the hobby. Here's an example. Right now we have Rick in here and is asking, covers look cool. What's cool about it? He's asking about Moon Knight. What's great about Moon Knight, you guys?
What's great about Moon Knight is that, well, they like to call him crazy, but we're now in 2022, and that's just a really, it's a pejorative. You don't want to use that. He has dissociative identity disorder, and at this point, he has more than 3 personalities. You get Mark Spectre, you get Stephen Grant, you have another personality that might be wandering around in his mind that could be his brother still. And you just have the portion where he just completely eviscerated the Avengers, and he uses that to kind of say, hey, at a ground level, I'm not here to beat you up as a bad guy or kill you like the Punisher, but I took on the Avengers and defeated them all, so I'm just here for information. And this is just one of the basic issues. The dialogue's fantastic. The story's moving forward at a pretty good pace. And we even have freaking Tigra in this series.
There you go.
Can't go wrong with Greer.
Yeah, exactly. Because I get a lot of requests from people that are new to the comic book genre. And they always ask the questions like, what's great about this book or what's great about this book? They're just getting into the hobby. So that's the reason why Rick was asking that, because they think I kind of smart assy there. I love you, Rick. It's all good.
I can recommend Moon Knight easily. I can't recommend X-Men. X-Men, you have to read intertwined like 5, 10, 12 titles, some of the offshoots. Moon Knight, one book.
Yep.
You can ask Al that one.
Not to mention they're rebooting X-Men yet again.
To be fair, also, they're rebooting Daredevil, but I'm going to be sticking with Daredevil because they're actually progressing the storyline.
Right.
And it's Chip Zdarsky, who, by the way, is going to be jumping on Batman with issue 125. And one last bit of great information. I don't know if y'all know who David Pepos is. He did Scout's Honor last year.
Yeah.
On Savage Avengers coming up this year, but the first book that he's going to be working on is Elektra Black, White, and Red, issue 3.
The third one, because I just got on that. I just subscribed to that.
There's a lot of Black, White, and Red stuff going on this year.
Yeah, I got a subscription to the Elektra series.
Good. Everybody.
Good.
They either really like blood and like punching people in the face because it's black, red, and
we
red.
Got somebody in the chat that's awesome.
Comics. There's a lot of punching.
Yeah.
PJ Slab Dragon's in the house. Brother, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Big time. You want to talk about an immaculate collection, that guy. Oh my goodness.
Well, surprisingly, this has been good. The Draculina. Yeah, this Draculina.
There you go, Rob. Look at that. Big thank you to you, Rob.
And if you're asking about Evelyn Hugo, Ace can explain all that. Ace reads the books that aren't about punching.
There you go.
I read the books that are, so I've been, the Draculina's been pretty decent. So, I think she's checking, she's checking her mammograms again. This is right on target. But this is Jay Ferguson cover again, the airbrush artist. So I thought the cover was kind of cool, and I picked it up. But issue 1's been this run's actually been decent. Like a lot of the Vampirella, the tie-ins from Sacred 6.
Here you go, Rick. Some boobies for you.
Yeah, surprisingly good. So the story's surprisingly good. So I'm not. That's not all of it. That's not all of it.
I know that. No, you're telling them.
Yeah. And then I picked up this. I needed from a tarot run, issue 22. So I had to finish off. I still got a bunch of books to get for this run. So still got to finish that off.
I know Monty's probably working overtime tonight.
Yeah. So and then I got AOK these from Brian Bronze.
Oh, you got it from Brian? Did you?
Yeah. Yep. He AOK these. Yeah. Well, no, they're not the newest ones. These are the older ones. Chaos. So they're the older versions. There's
because I know they just redid those.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprisingly the story's actually progressing pretty decently. So I'm actually want to see where it's gonna go.
Cool.
So yeah, and then I picked these things up today. Went to a shop that might be in Rob's neck of the woods if it wasn't for it was Guns, Comics, and Collectibles. Yeah, so and I found these.
There we go.
Yeah, I found Death Dealer, Verotic's Death Dealer issue 2, issue 4, and issue 3. And this is Death Dealer 1, and we know it's actually Heidi that has a Death Dealer 1. This is that's Holly's sister. So now we know that. I know that much.
Hey Jeff, is that in Broward or Dade or where is that?
That is in Orlando actually, and then it's in I forgot Mayland, Florida. Yeah.
So 300 miles north from here.
Yeah. And it looks like it almost looks like a swap meet inside, and it is like a bunch of comics on one side and just guns on one side, but no, it's more collectibles than anything. Like guns is like secondary, like pretty much, but everything else is collectibles and stuff like that. But they had a lot of Frazetta stuff, like art prints and stuff. I'm like, this guy, whoever runs the store, must really like Frazetta. And then I wonder if they have the erotic Death Dealer. And then I see freaking issue 4 peeking out of a box. So I'm like, I wonder if they have the rest of them. And I went looking through the box. I'm like, oh, look, 1, 2.
Jeff, would you say that the guns were there to detract others from maybe stealing the more expensive comics?
Yeah. And Steve found this at one of the
this
shops
is
we went
sweet,
to.
you guys. Look at this.
Molly Hatchet. This one is I freaking forget. Oh, Kane. This is the Kane painting that Holly actually has. So I'm pretty excited.
Yo, buddy, what is up?
What's up, fellas?
How you doing?
What's going on?
Wow, you're up late.
Well, with daylight savings coming in a few hours, I'll be considered as up early.
You'll get an extra hour. Yeah. Thanks for being here.
I picked up the anime version of Vampy. I never saw it. Yeah, I never saw these before, and then Tim actually got me a nice decent run. So yeah. Yep.
Okay. The anime version, that's different.
Yeah.
There's an issue you're going to need to look out for. It's an Adam Hughes cover for that Vampy. He's on a motorbike, and that's like a $200-$300 issue.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What?
I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen it.
These are kind, and I want it.
Yeah, it's Adam Hughes. Look at that. See?
What? Hold on.
Oh, a lot of them are beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of these covers are nice. Yeah. See? That's it. That's
too bad.
Yeah, but this is a homage to one of her Warren runs.
The Warren run? Really?
Yeah, it's one of the issues that has her like it's similar to the pose is similar, so it's pretty interesting. It's a nice little run. He like I'm missing gas, but it's still pretty decent. So I got like the almost 20, 23. So
show the cover. There you go.
Yeah, so 23. Well, she's on a motorbike on this one.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah, and then she's in bed in this one.
Squeaky squeak.
Yeah,
and then looks like a bathtub in this one.
Flash
she's in a bathtub. What?
Looks like it. Almost looks like it a bathtub. If you
does.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick. I got to do a shout out really quick. I just got a message from my buddy Rick in the houses. Okay, so save the date. It is, and it's 6/18/22. There we go. How is that?
Yeah.
Is that okay? He wanted me to mention the date. It's right there. Look at those beautiful couple. Can't wait to go to that. And dude, I hope you're ready because I'm gonna get you so drunk. It's unbelievable. All right, there we go. I showed the date because I know his honey's watching, so I gotta show it because his queen is watching.
Make sure, Rob, make sure to have a trash can near him, okay? If you're gonna do that,
I'll be the designated driver.
Yeah. Well, at least he lives close to me, so we're good there.
Oh, okay.
So it's June 18th, 2022. They're getting hooked. Love it. There we go.
Oh,
hope that was okay, Edith. Love you.
Yeah, you were talking about the new Evil Ernie, and I picked it up, so I forgot about that. I looked at the file.
Out of the first two issues, did they drop the third yet?
Yeah, this is the third one.
God damn it!
This is the third issue.
So
there are two. Rob, there's two covers.
Okay, so that's the new one. That's the new one. That's what I could.
There's two. There's the.
Looks like he's humping the tombstone.
So,
you see that? You see that? Look at that.
Get it.
Homage. I think that's the homage to the old Coppertone ads.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
That looks
and
like
then, and then the other normal cover. This is.
Show
I
that
think
cover
this
again. It does look like the Coppertone ad.
It is the Coppertone ad.
Wasn't that Drew Barrymore originally in the Coppertone ad?
I think so.
Way back in the day.
That's cool.
The original one way back. I think there was one.
Yeah, I love the homage covers.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
and then and I found these, or one of our
in the house. Yo,
these Rosettas.
Oh, really, brother?
Whoa.
I have these.
Mm-hmm.
These are awesome.
I found these, and then this one actually, Ace McCoy. It actually looks like him. That's really funny. And I found and I got these horror.
Oh yeah, buddy.
These are homages. These are actually reprints of the magazines. So I think this is a issue. It's not even issue 1 that's reprinted in here. It's like issue 12, like odd and end issues that are reprinted, and they're all in color. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, wait a minute. I got okay. Sorry, Rick is texting me again. Honey, Edith, it's all good. Love you. It's all good. Hey, we all love you. It's all good. She's crying. His new wife is crying. All good. Hey,
I got the whole run of
Tears
this.
of joy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tears of joy. There you go.
Or tears of scared of Robert getting him drunk.
No.
Hey, we got a bouncer. Jeff, you can be the bouncer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure to have trash cans near.
You guys do me a favor really quick. Just hold 1 second, Jeff. 1 second.
Yeah. That's
everybody right now, wish. Okay, because I know they're excited.
She's gonna cry even more if we do this. Okay.
Wish Rick and Edith long and live prosperous wedding. Wish them that.
Happy marital day.
Happy married day. Yes, coming up. There we go. Just for you, Edith. We love you. Okay.
Congratulations.
Back to it, Jeff. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. These are the things I picked up like last Sunday, I think. I don't remember if I showed them here or not, but I picked these classics up. It's not actually issue 1, and then reprinted in this one. It's actually issue 12, and it's all in color. This one is not issue 2, pretty much. It's like issue 13 or 14 or something like that. That's all printed in color, and pretty much all of these issues are not the covers that are originally with the book. It's a different issue, pretty much.
Joey, thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it.
So,
I like that cover. Go back. That original cover. That one's good, and so is that other one.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
They actually reprinted this cover twice. Yes. Actually, a lot of these covers twice. Like this one's twice on the run, and this one's actually twice on the run. This is towards like 90 something, and then 20 something it's the same, almost the same cover.
That's what I thought. Okay, guess what, guys? It's 34 minutes in. We need to do a big shout out. He's not on our round table tonight, so I want to do this really quick for Air Spider. Thank you, buddy, for being here. Appreciate it. So this is going to be a big shout out to none other than a couple people, actually. White Gloves Monty's not here tonight because I'm sure he's working overtime. So I made a little something special. I hope you guys like this. It's a little short intermission. This is from episode 17 on our show when we called it the Book with the Hook Show.
Remember yeah. I keep calling it that in the past.
Different. Everything was different. I've come a long way. And I have a big thank you to JB. Discovery Bay's in the house. And I hope he's still in the house and he's going to be watching. But he was my big inspiration at that time because he was learning. He knew a lot already about computer technology, and I'm old. Sorry, the guy's younger than me. I can't help it, but I learned a lot from him, and he inspired me to do a lot of different things, which is really cool. So, JB, Discovery Bay, we love you big time. And without further ado, let me do this episode. You guys are going to love this. This is a short little advertisement, but this is the original advertisement that Monty did. Here it comes.
You have got what you call a comic book reader, and it's something that is designed for you to lay your comic book on so you can read it from front to back without doing any damage to the spine. Would you like to share that with the community? Because I know Robert's definitely looking forward to seeing that.
Please.
Well, as y'all know, I'm OCD about touching my books. A lot of people don't know that I'm OCD when I read my books because, you know, it's like everything else. You got to be watching out for that spine stress. Spine stress on these old books will cause damage to these old books. So I got my little white gloves noggin of thinking outside the box.
Outside the box, that is.
Perfect.
And I built me a comic reader right here. This is how
yeah.
Nice.
Now, I lay my books in there, and I got my little page marker right here, and they are at a gentle angle here to where it won't cause no spine stress, and you can flip the pages. I use a corn dog stick, which hadn't been used. And
my goodness.
Slide down these pages.
Wow.
That's awesome.
You know, I'm OCD.
That's
when you're
awesome.
OCD, you're extreme. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta be extreme.
Extreme. So my follow-up, I got follow-up. How does someone in our comic community get their hands on one of these comic book readers?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Bob.
There we go. Segway, give me the lowdown.
You can contact me at Splash Page Comics, and one of these nice luxury comic book readers can be at a low, super low price. Not $199.95, not $159.95, not even at $129.95. These extras, super duper original.
It's awesome.
Oh, solid
as a rock. You can even throw it out of the car going 2 miles an hour. I don't recommend that. If you do, take your book out of it.
Take the book.
That was great.
Nice. That's awesome.
So $100. Can you believe that? Just in time for Christmas. Black Friday deals galore. So you contact Mr. White Glove. I'll set you up. Back to you, Bob.
Sorry about that. We got you.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That was great.
That is
And a big shout out to Alex Whitewell was on that show too. We had such a fun night. That was awesome.
No, there was one. Yeah, there was one that he did previous. No, was after that one where he actually had the damn corn dog and he threw it. They almost tripped over the corn dog.
Yes,
You remember that one?
Yes. Hope you guys liked that. That was pretty good.
And as a satisfied customer out of buying one of those things, I can say that you can, in fact, kill a man with one.
Oh my goodness!
What? I needed a.
Love you, Monty.
You know what? I need him to build. I need him to build me one for the damn Masters of the Fantasy art book. You know.
He also does spices now. He's making his own spices, his own hot spices, hot peppers, stuff out of his garden. It's pretty cool. So, anybody got some new books that they're reading or want to talk about?
I got some new books.
Please,
I got reading them,
buddy. Go ahead.
Playing with them.
I got this.
Was it good?
I haven't read it yet. I just got this stack of books from my good friend Bonafide Comics.
Oh, very cool.
And this is one that he threw in for the free. And this is the issue that it's all one panel throughout the entire book.
What? Really?
Yes. How freaking awesome is that? And you mentioned Adam Hughes earlier, so we got some Adam Hughes.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
You know, if I ever meet him, I want him to sign Adam Hughes. I don't want him to sign AH on any of my things.
Hey, he's going to put that free exclamation point on it just for you.
No, I know, but I want him to. Sure. I want to hit. No, just joking around. I want him to sign Adam Hughes, but with the exclamation point at the end.
See, now this is
I like that book right there that you just showed. I like that one too. You're showing my love now.
Yeah, we got a big old stack of double Fs from back in the day. Wait, which one of these? This one right here, by the way, was the last Stan Lee on Fantastic Four. By the way, before he decided to go off and do other things. I'm going to show you that one. There's this one because there's a big ball right there. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, that's like the world's largest. What is it? Straw? Was it? Oh, there you go, buddy. There we go.
On the throne.
Love it. Love it.
Little submarine.
Now you're talking my game right now. I love it. Yeah.
And we got a nice big old castle there in Latveria.
Did you get a good deal on these?
Nice. I got a really good deal on these. Just get in touch with Bonafide. Mention the Simply Incredible podcast, and he will gladly charge you double. Andy is one of the best. Yeah, got this awesome thing cover. I love this.
Oh, that is a nice one. I have that.
I love
That's
that
pretty
one.
nice.
That's Kirby, ain't it?
Yeah, that was Kirby. Yeah, there's a good one. Another good one.
I didn't even realize that this was the Punisher over here, but apparently that's the Punisher right there.
Hey, Punisher.
There you go. Yeah, that
The
right
Galactic
there.
Punisher.
It's the first appearance of somebody. I don't know who.
The Punisher.
It's very punishing.
Oh, these are sweet, brother. You
like these old double Fs.
You got these in one big spell sloop?
Yeah, one big stack, yeah.
Dude, that's beautiful. Nice. Very nice.
Throw a grand down for all that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It was well under that, almost a quarter of that.
Wow. Dude, that's awesome.
If you're on Comic Gories, here's your floating head cover.
Nice.
There we go.
Love it.
There we go. That was my little stack.
Little stack. That was a beautiful stack.
Nice little stack.
Oh,
great stack.
And by the way, for those
AH can sign the AH right between there.
Wait one second. What did you say again, bud? Say it again.
I said, for those that I have not been on with, it's a pleasure to be on with you guys and to meet new people in the community. I always love that.
Oh, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Seriously. Us too. And look who showed up. My inventor. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Not bad. Not bad.
Awesome. So nice to be here. This guy, if you guys don't know, unbelievable. This guy is like, how do I say? How do I explain it? He made a lightsaber, you guys, in his garage. That was awesome, and he gave it away to a child, some kids.
He's the comic book MacGyver.
Sorry, Joey.
Yeah, pretty much. He's the comic book MacGyver.
He's a MacGyver. I'm not kidding. I've
Not
seen
the
some
new
of his
one,
work.
but I think Richard Dean Anderson, that MacGyver. So.
Yes.
Really, I could use a bong made out of an avocado.
I was that guy in high school. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Awesome.
Rob the Anthony Bourdain of paraphernalia.
How you been, Joey?
I've been well. I'm super happy to make it tonight. I know
Awesome.
it's very hard for me to catch your show. I usually catch it on the rewind.
I know.
But tonight I'm going to stay up late because time changes, and I just stay up for the 24 hours, so it doesn't affect my life in any way.
Good.
That's one way to do it. Damn.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So, have you been making anything new in the shop?
So
how's the evil layer, you guys?
Yeah,
it's
in
really
the
cool.
evil layer, we're doing. Yeah, I can talk about it because
yeah,
it's
go
a
ahead.
totally different part of the community. But we're making chef knives actually, because in comic books or in horror movies, if you want to bring out the savage, like Professor Pig, even the Joker, right? If you want, or Michael Myers, right? That iconic chef knives. Well, there's two people in our community that are chefs and compete in barbecue competition. So I'm taking a concept from a comic book, and I've already started blacksmithing it out. Got the forge running, got my blanks done, and tomorrow we'll start the shaping and heat treating and all that stuff, and then we'll send it to these two individuals in our community.
That's awesome. So Michael Myers, you can make a Michael Myers one.
One's going to be more geared towards the Michael Myers shape. The other one, because they're two different people, I don't want to ship out the same.
I understand.
That's horrible, right?
Yep.
One's going to be a little bit more horror based, and one's going to be more classical based.
Very cool, dude.
A Freddy Krueger one would be great.
Right, with the hands. I want to do a Freddy Krueger glove. I do want to do that, but usually the things for the inspiration for this is when I sit in chat rooms like this and I hear people say things, and I'm like, I can make that. And then I kind of put it on a little list, or I look at my comments on my videos and I'm like, all right, like we did the Thor's hammer for Miss So. And that was a straight comment she put down. And I was like, well, let's make her one.
Cool. Very cool.
Really cool.
I love it. I'm talking about that. I got to show you a find that I found at Walmart for the Queen. She's a big pop collector. Okay.
Oh boy.
So is my wife. My wife loves those things.
Guess how much I paid for this?
$1.
Too much.
10-inch. The big one.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Michael Myers. $15.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got them on sale.
Nice.
$15 for Michael
Nice.
Myers.
G-Man, I hate to break it to you, there's a bloody version of that too.
Ah, really? No, she's not here, but she'll watch us on the rewind.
You
And
about
she'll
to
be-
drop another thing.
That's easy. Buy the other $15 one and just put
Thanks.
blood all over it, and then it will be
The
all
bloody-
okay.
The
Yeah.
bloody one was
Ketchup.
more
Lots of ketchup.
Lots
the
of
bloody
ketchup.
one.
Done.
Before I forget why you guys are all here, I have a question. This is from the Queen G. Okay, my honey.
Mhm.
She's been writing, she's been doing different types of cookbooks, okay? And she wants me to ask from the Queen. She wrote it down for me specifically for my guests tonight. And anybody out in the chat, real quick, Art, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right, here's the question. Comic book vocabulary.
Oh boy.
Vocabulary. Okay. All right. She's the one that catches my spelling wrong. You suck, Deuce. Really? Nah, dude. Come on, man.
Bloody. That's the 10-inch
I love it.
Michael Myers, dude.
Dude, that's awesome. Okay.
That's
So
the
let me get to this Queen G thing. And yeah, I need you guys answers to this. Comic book vocabulary. What are some of the words that make you think of a comic book? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Such as morph, mutant, superhero. She wants other words that make you think of a comic book. The reason why she's doing this is she's doing something for a cookbook. I won't tell you guys later. I'll tell you guys later, but that's pretty much the idea premises. Don't think cookbook, just think of comic book vocabulary. What are some words that make you think of a comic book? Question.
Sknit, sknit, enough said.
What was that?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Nick.
Sknit, sknit, enough said.
Yeah.
And bam.
Enough said.
Oh yeah, and bam. Yeah.
Bam.
I think
Yeah. Or pow. Yeah.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Go the other way.
Clobbering time.
Smash.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
so that
think-
way when you're tenderizing the meat, it's clobbering time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
Good one.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's looking for these ideas because there's a reason for it.
I go
Well,
with
look at
adjectives. I think I go-
Also, something I call woo-woo words, like
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
yeah, the woo-woo words, the woo-woo science. Adamantium. What's another one? Something is made from that's not real. That's
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Adamantium. Vibranium.
Vibranium, the good
Yep.
one. Yeah, that's not a real
Okay.
thing.
This is what she's looking for, guys.
Moon.
What was that?
Yeah, cerebral.
Cerebral.
Yeah,
I'm
kryptonite.
surprised.
Kryptonite.
Nobody said adamantium yet, but I was waiting.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't hear
I
it, and
think,
I have headphones on. See,
I always think about the adjectives that started a lot of Marvel comics, like the Invincible Iron Man,
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man, I think Incredible Hulk. I think of all the adjectives too,
Yeah, amazing, incredible,
Oh.
spectacular.
Invincible, spectacular. I think of all those things as well because there were always the adjectives that started so many books.
The make
The
me think of a
uncanny.
comic book. Words. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
the
Give me
uncanny.
I think it's
more
geared
because
more
I have this on
towards-
record. So
I
she'll
think it's
catch
geared
this.
more towards the font that you would use rather than
Okay.
the word. So the word and the font together really make it. I think it's called Lucky Man font usually when it's on a cover.
Okay.
Because that's the association, right? Because if you put it in a regular text, right, like Nuff said, it looks like in a chat, right? It's
Right.
that font that really makes it stick out as well. So when the words are used, that font has to be with like kapow,
Mhm.
right? It's got to be that bubble font. So
Right.
yeah,
I mean, you got ARG because that's in a lot of them.
Yeah,
like 4 A's and an RGH.
Yeah.
That does make me think of Jay and Silent Bob.
Right?
There you go. The Simpsons. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why you little
in a comic book like yeah, whenever you hear something grinding and they're doing the back with the KRRRRT, right?
Yeah.
That those are I think more of the sound effect stuff is really what you're going for there.
Onomatopoeia.
Skirt.
Yeah, the onomatopoeia. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Kerrang! Smash! Kerrang!
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Pow!
Kaboom!
She's gonna be writing all this down. I'm not writing all that down. I'm just gonna.
You don't have to just say this
watch
time.
the rewind and write it all down.
Like the rewind.
Because I was giving her ideas and she's like, "Well, that doesn't sound good." Well, then you have to listen to it from the community members. They'll tell you.
Yeah,
and that's what I wanted.
There's
Awesome,
just
guys. Thank
certain
you.
things you just know the word when you see it. And onomatopoeia, I think, is the more onomatopoeia you have, probably the better.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with that.
You can't tell anybody in here that you hear the word Rorschach and you don't think of psychology. You think of the Watchmen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yep. Actually.
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, the Rorschach test has been around far longer than the comics. So
true, but if you're reading comics like we do, your mind is going to linger.
You're associated to
newer
it.
version.
If we're talking cooking, you've always got Harley Quinn's pudding.
Pudding. There's
Pudding.
one.
Yeah.
There's one.
Pudding. Yeah. Or Mr. J or any of that stuff too. Yeah.
Joey, have you been reading anything new?
I just
Something you really like?
I just released a video on this week's hauls. Yep. We got a little deep into. I'll give you a quick preview.
Yeah, cool.
We did a quick take on Thor and the philosophy and the psychology behind it about a young man putting down his toy, right? Because he had to set down, he had to destroy.
Nice. I like
hammer,
it.
Mjolnir, he had to throw it back, and he had to accept, his role. Whether he agrees with it or not doesn't matter, because of the previous issues, he's been having a problem with being the king and everything, and that whole thing. It's time to step up and be a man, put down your toy, and move forward. So we kind of touched on that in this, and we had a good time with it. Strange Academy, kids and drugs, literally had to take the magic in the arm, right? Calvin, poor kid. What do you do with a poor kid? Well, apparently you kick them out. So what happens to the kid when you kick him out of the academy? He goes and joins a drug gang, right? This is very vindictive of life. Let's see here. Oh, don't even get. Oh, Punisher. This was interesting to me.
Oh yeah, the new logo.
Yeah, the new logo thing. So that became like a hot topic for everybody, where they were talking about his political. It wasn't political, right? He joined the Hand's
right.
An Asian-inspired assassination ninja group. That made sense. I get that, and I particularly like this cover. Like he's walking away from the old logo.
I like that.
Right? And
Yeah,
he's taking on this new persona as the Beast, and the Hand in this case is a cult, which I don't know why, but cults fascinate me. Not to the point to where I'll join one. I just love the amount of control that they can put over people, and that's obviously having in this by giving him back his wife.
It's ridiculous.
I love the fact that other people get in cults also.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is amazing because you can't convince them.
Nope.
I mean, the girl from Smallville in the sex cult.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how this story is going to end though, because they've done this before when he took over the mafia.
Yeah.
After he took over the mafia, he killed them all. And
that's instead of that storyline, I really want to I want them to kind of lean into the spiritual aspect of the Hand and see where they take that. So right now, that's my hot pick. I really want it story wise. I'm a story guy. I'm not an artist. I can't speak to art.
Yep.
But I really want to lean into that. But if you want to talk about a story being redone,
yes,
and I hate to say it, but Captain Carter is nothing more than 3 American or Captain America stories crammed into a different character. Like we've read these before.
Okay.
I think they were called what
we
ifs.
read this before because I ordered that.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's a lot of people sitting
goodness.
around talking.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's called What If. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah. Say it again, Joey.
It was loads of dialogue in it, and we could actually pull 3 Captain America stories where it's the same story. I don't even call it a what if.
No, I get what
regurgitated the story.
We've heard it before.
And put it
Yeah, that's like what I was saying earlier about the new Daredevil. Same thing. Yeah. We've heard it before.
Yeah, we've heard it before. And I don't mean this as a criticism, but I think they missed a great opportunity here because you could have done something really cool with this and made it its own thing.
Yep.
But, obviously you just wanted to push something out there because there was a popular show. So you put something out quick.
Yeah, I totally get that, Joey.
Get the second issue?
Yeah.
Are you going to get the second issue?
I will because I have a comic book review show as well. And if there's one thing I'm very good at, I give honest opinions about what I read, right? Good or bad or indifferent.
You've always been like that, Joey. That's what I've liked watching them. You're watching your guys' show.
So, and everything else is pretty, again, another missed opportunity. Like Naomi volume, I've read the first volume. Yep. And I thought something really cool would happen. But then volume 2 comes out and it's like, oh no, it's the same shit you talked about in Justice League. You just recapped us. You could literally bypass this issue, pick it up in issue probably 5 at this point, and actually get a decent story. But right now they're just kind of rehashing the same thing over to you again.
Wow.
Like,
bummer.
You missed opportunity on that. You could have launched this, and it's missed opportunities.
For the record, I just time traveled. I went from 1:59 to 3 o'clock, just like that.
Yeah, it's.
We did too. We all did. Yeah. All 3 of us
on the East Coast, I think, have currently time traveled.
I have to be up at 8 somehow.
Yeah, I agree with Art in this. I think they're going to try to make this particular character, who, as far as I'm concerned, is kind of generic as a character. The downstairs character, the quirky girl. I don't find it particularly interesting when you just run a stereotype. I don't find stereotypes particularly interesting.
My question would be, are they trying to compare it or not compare? Are they trying to get it more in line with the new CW show? So
probably.
So he's talking about Captain Carter.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Where you have the quirky, and I'm just going to say words. Don't get I don't know what people sense.
Don't get hurt and don't get offended.
They have a slightly overweight African-American woman who's the neighbor, and it's very much in line with what's going on in Naomi. That is genre. So Marvel and DC are kind of meeting up between Captain Carter and Naomi here, and it's the same story, just not interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like a comic book where people sit around, drink coffee, and talk to each other.
Yep.
I don't find that interesting.
You want substance. You want substance in the book. You want substance in the story. I get it.
Well, if Richard Linklater's directing and writing it,
right? He's famous for that.
Yep.
To be fair.
Any other opinions, Martin, Dusty, Deuce?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
If it's not mutants, man, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
The only
if it's not vampires, I'm not buying it.
only
speaking of vampires, I'll tell you something that's interesting. Did you get
one second? Al was saying one second. Al was saying something. Give him a second. Sorry.
Go
Al, go ahead, buddy.
Outside of X-Men, the only thing I've been collecting is that Devil's Reign, and that's pretty much it. So
I've been getting Devil's Reign too. I've actually been getting that too, Al, and I actually like
Devil's Reign.
Devil's Reign is really good.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
I like the little fake out that they gave you in the Devil's Reign, where we thought that they killed Matt Murdock, and no, they didn't quite kill Matt Murdock. But if you read Moon Knight, the issue prior, you're going, wait a second, they killed Matt Murdock. What are they talking about? It was almost like they didn't quite release things properly in time.
Yeah.
So for all the new people out there that watch this show for the first time, and
Spoiler
the questions
alert.
like earlier, it's all good. What we're talking about here is this is what happens with comics. So just be aware of that. They cross-reference a lot of stories with other stories. So you can read a Daredevil, and then it will go into like, what? Give me an example, guys. Moon Knight.
Yeah.
And then that story will continue. While you're reading the book, sometimes in the issues, when you're reading it, it will give you a title or a book number from a previous book or an issue before. So you're basically following the story through issues.
They've been doing that forever.
Yes, forever. It's been going on forever.
Amazing Spider-Man.
It's very frustrating.
They've been doing like these. Like these
But these the tie-ins and crossovers have only gotten worse through the years too, especially if you're an X-Men reader. That's one of the worst.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah, this is the art edition.
Yeah, you're right about that, Deuce, because that whole thing about X-Men Annual 14 and Uncanny X-Men 266 is like...
Yeah. I mean, and the first appearance argument is going to go on forever, but the funny thing is it's really what the popular book is, because honestly, a lot of first appearances, what they're called first appearances, aren't really. So, and then you got that cameo argument, blah, blah, blah. I think the hype and the what people are buying is just the hype.
Okay, Joey, continue. What were you going to say?
I was just going to tell the Cantonese comic kid if I know I remember the last time I was on the show, you're a huge vampire fan, Vampirella.
Yeah.
And I thought of you when I read this. I legitimately did.
No
Guts, no glory. It is a fantastic book. Strong female character, and she got the jiggles, right?
Yeah.
Super fun read. It's kind of quirky. It's got some quirkiness to it, and I was like, I remember Cantonese Kid. I think he would like this. I would recommend this.
Yeah, I picked it up. I haven't even got a chance to read it yet.
We've been bugging Jeff. We've been bugging Jeff about doing a trilogy on Vampy, doing a history on Vampy.
I will.
We're bugging him like crazy to do it.
Yeah. I'm a
see another fan right there.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Proud of you right there.
Yeah. Well, I picked up this annual too, the Vampire Carmine annual.
As you change the subject, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's a pretty much
something else. I'll never notice.
Love you, brother. Come on.
No. I am gonna end up doing it. It's just I still got to read that art, but like I got a bunch of art books that I still have to read the stuff on.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to do research, not just I would throw some type of stuff out there. You know,
all good. Yeah. Like I said though, stop procrastinating and get on it.
And now I got a Frazetta on my side too, so that's even.
There you go.
Yeah.
So tell them really in a quick thing today what happened with Sarah.
And I met Sarah through Vivi or through Thurston, and then we got to talking, and I actually got to go to the museum twice, the Frazetta Art Museum in Boca Grande. And I think the last day was last week because she's not showing off the art anymore. So I think Mom actually put the art back in the safe again.
Well, Mom gave you a piece of art too, though, didn't she?
Oh yeah, yep, right here. His
mother gave Jeff a piece of art.
Yeah,
look at that. That was pretty cool.
Yep. If you guys don't know who Holly and Sarah are, Holly's actually Frank's daughter. And then Sarah is actually the first granddaughter of 11.
That's really cool, Jeff.
Yeah, and then I got Holly to sign my reprint.
Nice, buddy.
Yep,
nice.
And then I got her to sign these other two. these.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Mm-hmm.
I like her signature.
Yeah, that's Sarah's is there in the red, and the Holly's is in below hers.
I see that.
Yeah. Oh, and they got a MegaCon cover coming.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I've seen it already. So a lot of people, so I've seen it already. People are gonna really like it.
Very
but
cool.
I love the story behind it, and I told her the story about her grandfather and her cousin Ken Kelly. Yeah, so
Thank you very much, Simon. Appreciate it, brother. Very cool. Very cool.
I'm excited for my birthday though. Birthday week.
Oh, I bet you are.
Mhm.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what's this, Martin?
Ooh.
Little
yeah.
Monster.
Have you read it, Little Monsters?
Not yet.
Is it good?
Yes, I did.
It's about
Oh,
vampires. I'm going to read it.
Who read it? You
No,
read
no,
it? Oh, look at
he's
this.
gonna read it.
Look, wait.
Oh yeah, I picked it up.
I got
yeah.
the cover.
Yeah, I
I haven't read it. Never even
I got-
heard about it.
It's
just
good.
came out.
It takes
It's
the
Jeff
whole
Lemire.
childhood thing and it puts it into a childhood as a prison, right? Because if you infect a kid, right,
Yeah.
the kid becomes a vampire. He's trapped in that. Good stuff. I enjoy that.
Wait.
Rob has it too.
Good job.
Yeah,
There you
yeah, that's
that's
Jeff
right.
Lemire book.
That's the A cover, isn't it?
Everybody's picking it up.
Yeah, it's the Lemire book. It's
Why
a new
am
Jeff
I the
Lemire
last
book.
one to know? Where did he go? Come on back, Martin.
Jeff Lemire.
Yeah.
Did you show another book? Sorry.
Yeah, Jeff Lemire book. That's the main reason I picked it up.
Wait, I'm getting caught up.
Lemire book. That's
Rob,
the main
what were
reason
you
I picked.
showing? Rob, did you have more?
Fantastic.
Okay.
That one's a Scotty Young, obviously.
Whoa, look at this. Look at this. All right.
Nice.
Why is the G-Man totally out of the picture on this book? I don't understand. Why?
Because-
I know about it.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it until I went to the shop.
Oh my goodness, dude, that's awesome.
Mr. T. T4.
You're so funny, dude. Oh my goodness.
And if people didn't know, both of these are two separate issues. They're not just different covers. They're different stories in each issue. The black cover and the white cover, two separate issues that'll lead into issue number 2.
Wow.
So
See what I'm saying, guys?
series. Go ahead.
Look at that. There's an example. Rob just mentioned it. There's an example. 2 issue number 1s, 2 different stories you're crossing over. So yeah, you call us big nerds, collectors of the reading and the collectors of the art, all that. Look at that. There's a perfect example of it. That can be frustrating. So
A lot of people are wondering if issue 2 is going to be a separated one as well, aren't they?
yeah.
I was wondering that myself, but when I looked at FOC, I could only find the one issue to order.
That would be
Rob, I was curious about that actual book. Is it good?
It's very good.
It
The
is.
first series was great. It might take a little time to get into the more superhero aspect of this series, but the first series was pretty much kids dying. This one here is kids dying, but now they have superpowers.
Oh boy, that would be kind of
But,
weird.
The 2 separate issues will they're from different perspectives. So it's like Kachamusha, the Akira Kurosawa film, taken from many different perspectives, and then it'll come together in that issue too, and then go.
Plus, the first issue really drives home that quest.
It does.
They have a quest and they learn things about themselves. This is a great arc. It's just a great read.
Cool. Okay, good. Good to know. All right. Anything else, gentlemen? We're on 1 hour and 11 minutes. Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything new? Anything you've been watching? Movies related, comic book related? Anything that's really got your fancy? That's got you excited? Other than Batman, we've heard a lot about Batman. And a big shout out to John, Comics with Kids. He did a show last night with a huge panel about the Batman movie. It was excellent. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. It was very entertaining. And they actually classified every one of the movies as a number from 10 being the best down to 1. and then talked about the new movie, so spoiler alert, it was good. It was definitely entertaining. So gentlemen, anything?
Star Trek Picard.
Go ahead, Martin. What'd you say, buddy?
Star Trek Picard. New series.
Are you waiting for that? Okay, I've been waiting for that.
Oh, it's second episode already.
Second episode,
I love Star Trek,
season? Second season, correct?
Second season and the second episode is already.
I've been waiting for it to get to the second season before I subscribe to it again. So I want to watch them back to back, 1 through 2. Is it good?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm a Star Trek fan.
I've got one good thing. If you're into Next Generation, Q. That's all I will say.
Oh, John Delancey. John Delancey. Yeah. He's an awesome villain.
And old.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I went there.
You know, I've been hearing this. I've been hearing a lot of hate about, what was it? Who did the remake of Star Trek? What's the director's name? I'm
J.J. Abrams, I think.
Thank you.
Abrams,
giving that guy a hard time. I'm like, why? It's a totally different aspect of Star Trek. I liked it. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
I liked it too.
I've been a Star Trek fan for years since I've been a kid.
Well, or what? They had something happen like a week ago where they released King Conan 3, and people were flipping out over the name on of the character because they named it Native American instead of freaking Mayan. Yeah.
These tiny little things.
Yeah. No, because Sarah brought it up, and then I'm like, I was wondering. I'm like, I had the issue, so I'm reading it. I'm like, oh, that's what she was asking me about.
I'm pretty sure he didn't know, and if he did, he probably got some pushback going. Are you sure you want to publish it as
this? Yeah.
No, wouldn't I? Go ahead. Let's see how.
Go ahead. Let's see. Let's watch this fiasco.
Yeah. Dude, freaking articles up the wazoo, man. And like, because the only reason I even knew about it was Sarah had when I went to the museum had brought it up because Grandpa did Conan, so she saw an article about comics about Conan, so she asked me. I'm like, not really sure, but I think Thurston might know more than I would.
What were you gonna say, Martin?
Hey, but
no, go ahead, Deuce.
I was just gonna say the only bad press is no press.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you're getting some kind of notoriety about it one way or the other, I mean, you're gonna grab attention. So
sure. Yeah, I just thought it was funny though because that's all people were flipping out about. I'm like, I read it. I'm like, that's all people were flipping out about. Just a name.
I mean, in this day and age, almost everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so earlier this week, we had somebody down here in Florida that wound up giving some kids from West Point some bad Coke with fentanyl in it. And, well, 6 of them got hospitalized. So when the fact that it came out that a couple of the kids went to West Point, bad press, there's no such thing as bad press until it's kids are freaking overdosing on cocaine and they're going to your school.
Well, since we're talking about kids in this generation, well, Brian had brought up an incident that happened in class with his classroom kids. They get what was it, Indonesia and amnesia mixed up all the time, and they call Indonesia and amnesia. So, but then no, me and Steve wouldn't stop using the word the whole day because how Brian told us where they would say Indonesia instead of amnesia because they would go Indonesia. It's said the same word. The kids are saying it's the same word, and
Since we're talking about weird press stuff and weird media stuff, what's going on with the whole Florida don't say gay? What on earth do I even bring this up?
It's a piece of
what the deuce, I'm so sorry about this. I live in Florida, and
me too.
I would boycott the state if it wasn't for the fact that all we do is make meth and bad laws.
and cultivate. Hey, wait! You cultivate great serial killers too down there. I'm just saying, you do. You cultivate great serial killers. You do.
And apparently people that get maybe on drugs, maybe not, and eat other people's faces like zombies.
Just think about bath salts.
Yep.
That shit happens.
Right.
Or
Totally.
everyone else knows us as
You
Florida
live in a
man.
comic book.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's
I
called
think
Florida.
honestly it's gotta be the humidity that just bakes the brains out there, and
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like
not-
everybody goes a little cuckoo. The humidity and the heat and the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because you get rain all the time, and it's just like, oh, here's a hurricane. Here's a hurricane. We'll throw in some tornadoes. Oh, and some more humidity. Oh, why not? Oh, and then by the way, alligators. Why not? You know, kids. You know.
Oh no, and
Wow.
iguanas now as big as we are.
Man, you know,
and then
they
you've
say
got
in
the-
the Bible that God never gives us more than we can handle. Well, I say fuck you to that because God never dropped a fucking building on you in Surfside when an entire building collapsed around you in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I'm Jewish. I know God doesn't care about you.
Or just because it gets too cold, the windows are falling
Oh
off.
wow! Holy cow! Careful, you might turn a couple of recovering Catholics out there. I don't know. Be careful.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay, hold on here. Where are we? We are an hour and
mess.
8 minutes.
Holy mess! What did we get into?
That's
Oh.
awesome. No, that's
Oh,
funny.
Holy
Hey,
Florida man, what we
fine,
got
that's
into.
okay. No
This is
judgment
why
here.
we
Anyone
read
ordered
comics in
that?
Florida, because we all know that we're going to die somehow.
Okay, what's this, buddy? Martin, what is this?
Oh,
Has anyone ordered that Scotty Young variant?
No, I haven't
No.
ordered that cover. No, I never
we
even
ordered
seen
I
it.
would totally get that.
My
I would
wife
absolutely
collects
get that.
Scotty Young covers.
That's pretty cool.
Got
And
a
that's the
bunch of Scotty
Virgin.
Young.
And the Virgin.
Wow.
That's nice. Ooh, I
Ooh,
kind of
that's
like
cool,
that.
man.
Yeah, it is
Like
really
a boat.
cool.
It's creepy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but cool looking.
I'm okay with creepy.
All right, so let's start with Jeff. Jeff,
Yeah, I got the
tell the
extreme nerd
community what's
table.
going on? What you doing,
Yeah.
buddy?
I got the extreme nerd table tomorrow, and then I got let's see, I got an interview coming up on my birthday, so you guys gotta tune in to see who it is. But some of you guys probably
Ooh.
already know who it is. But,
I haven't gotten a call.
yeah, well, it may be Simply, it may be Dusty, it may be maybe G, it may be any of these guys on the panel. You never know who it is, so
I love
you guys got to tune in and see.
Awesome.
But and then I got Nerdy Collective with Robert next week, and then I probably got a bunch of other stuff going on. But I'm still working on a bunch of stuff, so like always.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you.
You're
Hang in
welcome.
there. Deuce.
Hey, I'll be with you here next week, man. I don't really have a whole lot going on. Just new job, new stuff going on. It's good. It's all good.
Congratulations, by the way.
Congrats.
Martin.
Hopefully, I've got an AOK coming from the US this week. Hopefully, from a goo. See what that is. It's from Christmas, but it come after my over delivery, so I've been waiting for it to come.
Yep.
And preparation next week. I've got a new camera coming.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
What kind of
and
camera?
it's a 360.
Oh, those are kind of cool. I've seen those.
Nice.
So we're going to see what that does. Ready for Paris next in 20 days.
Any advice
So-
or anything you want to tell the community?
Advice?
Yeah.
Don't buy too much, but enjoy what you do love. So don't have boxes and stuff that you just store and don't read. But if you just want one thing, just go hard on it.
Or if that happens, you start giving it away. Really.
I need to learn from you, brother.
And also, I don't need a comic book reader because I just do it on the tablet, and then then it's like this. Let me just show you. It's like this. It'll get bag and boarded. I'm not touching it. I'll read it digital. Then I don't have to worry about damaging it.
But yeah.
And I can zoom in on the small text.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You can
so
get rid of
other
me
than-
now.
You're good? Okay. Dusty Al, brother. Anything new, bud?
Not really. Same old. I am working on a project, and
Yes.
There was a sneak peek given the last time I was on the show. Deuce, Jeff, and G-Man.
Yes, it was awesome.
I'm actually working on something.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be beneficial to the comic book community. I'm actually working on something that basically is going to take a different approach than what a lot of other content creators are doing. So hopefully, I'll be on Rob's show begging for subscribers.
Al's gonna be reading bedtime stories. That's what it is.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Buddy, I love you. Love it. I'm looking. Oh, I'm dying with suspense. I can't wait till people see this. It's awesome, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. And don't ask me because I ain't saying nothing. It's top secret.
I'm not gonna say anything. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Love it, brother. Anything else, buddy?
No, just collecting books. Let me show this.
Yes,
I picked
please.
this up last week.
Buddy.
I actually showed it on Comic Hall Crew, but I got another copy of this.
Oh, that's a hot book right now.
Actually, right now, this book is probably the best time to get that book because
show it one more time. Show it one more time.
The price is actually dropped on it.
Tell the new people what this is.
Okay, so this is Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel. This book came out in 2009.
Yeah, nobody was looking at it until what was it? Until he got announced or something like that, or
actually,
Jeff,
no.
let Al
actually,
yeah.
Well, thanks, Jeff, for the
thank you
the input, but actually no.
Yeah.
But anyway, what happened was this book. Well, first of all, this book was actually created by the guy that created Underworld, Kevin Graveau.
Yes.
And Kevin Graveau is the guy that played Reyes. He was the tall black dude with the really deep voice. The filter. Oh, I'm sorry. It was something off. Kind of changed the complexion of my head. But anyway, Reyes is the black guy from Underworld. So he created Underworld, and he also created this character. To give a little backstory, Blue Marvel or Adam Brashear is a black guy that was actually a superhero back in the 50s and 60s. Yep. And at the end of the day, what happened is that he was asked to retire. He fought his nemesis called Anti-Man, and he was asked to retire because he fought Anti-Man, which was a white guy on TV. People found out he was a black guy, so he was asked to retire. So it was one of those things where he was kind of shoehorned in the Marvel Universe like the Sentry was. So a few years pass and Anti-Man comes back and the Avengers come asking him to help. Well, this particular book has an extremely low print run. It's like 17,000 that are in print. So that automatically made it a sought after book. And to add to what Jeff just said, it's basically there's been a lot of buzz, especially since like WandaVision, that he was going to eventually show up. Now, the new rumor is that he's supposed to be a rumor to show up in the new Marvels movie, which people don't know. But this book actually it waxes and wanes. I originally bought it cover price off the shelf, so I have a raw copy too. But I just wanted to get a graded copy, just for my
good for you, brother.
CGC
Congratulations,
collection.
that's awesome.
So basically, if you can find a copy right now, it's one of the best times to find it because it's kind of dropped in price. But as soon as that MCU Disney Plus talk start going, it's going to go back up again. So,
anything else? Anything else, Al? That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, you know me, Rob. I like to read comic books, man. I like stuff in shiny plastic, but my main objective is, I can talk all day about storylines.
Yeah, of course we could.
That's it. That's all
Thank
I
you,
have.
Al.
Hey,
it's been
Dusty,
a pleasure to be on here tonight. So.
Let
me just say this too. Let me just one quick thing. You don't have to put me back. Nope. Rob Worst has a great show. I show up every time. Don't front, Rob. I've said that in the chat. Quit tripping, man.
What do you say?
Rawverse has a really good show, and I like the layout and the. It's a really good show. I'm able to watch his show while I'm working, so it's kind of convenient. I've dropped in on Simply Incredible as well. You have a good show as well, Daryl, and it is a pleasure to be amongst the comic book brethren because there's a lot of variety. And I hate YouTube because they don't give people that I feel like deserve shine, the shine that they need. Instead you got people putting misinformation out there about Mephisto and all that kind of good stuff. Y'all remember? I'm sure y'all remember that.
Of course,
of course.
Very entertaining.
I rip that every time I get a chance.
Quick, dump all your money into this book.
Dude, it was insane, man. That's all.
Train.
Mm-hmm. I'm done.
You're awesome, Al. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Al, what was that character's name? Because someone keeps asking.
His name is Adam Brashear. He's called the Blue Marvel. He's been in the Ultimates. Now, if you can pick him up, there's a series called the Ultimates that came out like in 2000. And I'm not really sure, but maybe 2011, 2012, probably a little bit sooner than that. He was in a miniseries. It was him. Now it was later than that. It might be 2014, but it was Adam Brashear. It was Monica Rambeau, aka Spectrum. Carol Danvers, Black Panther, America Chavez, and Galactus. They actually turned Galactus into a hero. And Al Ewing that wrote Immortal Hulk, wrote that book, and it was that's it.
There it is.
That is a great. I actually got the book AOK, the series AOK by a guy named Aingbald on Instagram. But yeah, that book right there, there was a lot of buzz behind that book at one point. The Spec game went crazy for that one. But yeah, his name is Adam Brashear, aka the Blue Marvel. He's a black Superman. That's pretty much it. He's the pastiche of Superman. But he's a pretty cool character though.
And he's one of the smartest people in the Marvel universe, in conjunction with like Mr. Fantastic, and along with Moon Girl and Moon Girl, not Devil Dinosaur.
Yep.
Well, Moon Girl, yeah.
Great man. He was actually, I think Vance Astro was Marvel Boy. He was Marvel Boy at first. Well, he was actually Marvel Man, I think. Advanced Astro, Marvel Boy.
Marvel Boy, I thought, wasn't it?
Advanced Astro, the one that was in the New Warriors. He was Marvel Boy. But,
Marvel Boy. There was no Blue Marvel before.
No.
But Brashear has a great story, and I can't wait to see that brought to film, TV series. It's going to be good, and it'll be a missed opportunity if they don't do it.
Yeah,
I think they're going to do it. I think at some point we're going to see him and the Sentry in the MCU. They'd be crazy not to do it. So, one last thing I want to bring to the panel. Did you all see the news where they were saying that Blade's MCU debut is more than likely going to be on the Disney Plus platform instead of?
I heard about this. Yes.
Yeah. They're saying that he might be in Moon Knight, but it's not been confirmed yet. So,
New Morbius comes out soon.
Werewolf by Night, but I was also
that's what it was. It was Werewolf by Night. That's right.
Yep, Werewolf by Night. Yep.
They could put him in Doctor Strange too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Blade did have interactions with Doctor Strange in issues 60, 61, and 67 from the Volume 2 series.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joey's not liking that.
I'm a nerd.
Nerd.
See the Midnight
That's a good thing.
Be cool.
Okay.
Even an animated Midnight Suns would be cool.
Okay, Rob.
Okay, so what have I been
Al,
doing?
I love you, buddy. Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you, Al, for watching our show, for the 60 or so people that wind up doing it every week. I've been doing stuff like putting stuff into Mylar, because stuff that's from like the 90s, it makes all your bags get just really saggy. So after a while, you need to level up. And I've been putting everything in Mylar. So otherwise, we're going to be having on this week on Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern time, Metarog Roger. He's going to be on the show. It's going to be one of our community episode shows. So we do this every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We've been doing it for 130 some odd episodes. We're going to be doing it for a while longer, and at least until comics stop coming out, which is like never going to happen, it seems. And it's so many and so painful, but somehow we're going to read them all and we're going to be talking about it. So look forward to seeing y'all. And remember, Metarog. Otherwise, subscribe and love you. Thank you so much, Robert, the G-Man, and everybody else on the show.
Buddy, you're very welcome. Absolutely. Love you. Buddy, what's going on?
I'm trying to get more Fantastic Four. It's a run that I'm working on right now. Hopefully I can get it before the spec guys decide this is the next big thing.
Exactly.
So that's my game, avoiding the spec game.
Exactly.
Hopefully tomorrow night I can have a disc golf chat with my guys. We missed last week, so hopefully we can get back this week. Going to be recording a round of disc golf coming up this week. The Simply Incredible podcast, hopefully, if my guys aren't working or at shows, because we have to work around adult things nowadays. So hopefully I can get the good old comic book community back together Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. And I will be honest with you, I hate having it at that time because I know at 9 o'clock there's another show, the Comic Crew. I hate those because I love those guys so much.
Yep.
That's the only time I can get my guys together. I hate
it.
And watching Rob and Lady Fantastic on their stuff, freaking amazing.
Yes,
love that show. And everybody on here, you guys are the awesome.
Thank you so much. Love Lady Fantastic.
Yeah,
Lady was pooped out. She did 2 auctions today. She was exhausted.
Yeah, there was no time for her to sleep.
No.
No rest for the wicked.
We miss you, lady. Seriously. Okay. Next. Boom, boom. Joey, what's going on?
Oh, I'm a mess. Like I'm all over the place.
That's all right, buddy.
So I have my weekly comic book reviews that come out where I read a bunch of comic books as quickly as I can. I take notes and we talk more to the literature part of it more than anything else, and anything that's interesting in the realms of psychology and philosophy where this stuff comes from. We talk to the hero aspect of it and my superficial review of it, my opinion of it.
I love it.
And by all means, that channel's geared more towards comments. What did you think about what you read? What am I missing? I really want to know what people think. Also, I have another channel called Evil Lair Projects and Builds, probably the more popular channel where we take concepts from comic books and we make them. We bring them to real life. We're like GE, right? We take the concept, we bring it to real life, and then we send it to somebody. We made the suggestion. Very comment-driven over there as well. Also, we're getting into Comic-Con season. I'm a huge collector of golden and early Silver Age comics, so we're going to put out our hunt list, and we're going to see what we can get. Right now, it looks like we got Galaxy Comic-Con in Richmond and Missouri Planet Con. We're going to hit that one up. That's one I've never been to before, so we're going to hit that up as well. So, yeah, if you want to see something in a comic book or a concept, or maybe you got a villain.
I have one for all of you. You want to know what that is?
What's that?
I've been doing a little research.
Oh, boy.
Which comic book was the killing? I'm going to talk to you, Rob, and make a deal with you on Mylars. Mylars are killing me. You getting a good deal on them?
Yes, use comic skins for your more expensive books. They're $16.99 for 50, and use comic book clears for your OPPs for your not keys. The ones that are just, I hate calling them filler, but the ones that aren't like the $100 books. That way you can have everything in Mylar and very hard plastic, so the humidity doesn't kill your books.
Excellent. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that.
Those bags, when they get wrinkly and they press up against your books, they will damage your books over time. Don't let that happen. Level up today.
And put them face to face. I know it's a pain in the ass, but put them face to face. It does help.
I don't want those books smooching on each other.
Keep that spine off the other spine. Come on.
Well, you get girl on a girl action with mine, man. I'm just kidding.
They're always face to face. I know that, but you know it does.
And you fit more in box that way as well, Rob.
Yeah,
it looks like this because I put 2-3 boards in each of them.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Nice. Okay. I went squirrel for a minute. I just lost my memory.
You're the last guy.
No, what were we just saying? No, other than Mylars, we were just
You said you had an idea.
Okay, idea. Thank you very much, Joey. Okay, this is what it was. This is kind of important to me, and it's freaking me out. Okay.
Oh boy.
Last week, I had, and by the way, everybody is pretty much on this panel. The most recent, there's like 15 people down below. Go check them out. Go subscribe to them. Go check out their channels. And last week I had Dope Comics, Anthony. And he's a big Golden Age and Bronze Age horror collector. I loved his stuff. He had some, I mean, dude, if you guys haven't seen it last week, we had an awesome show. He was showing like Superman #4. I mean, some just crazy stuff. It was great.
Batman.
But if you're a big, say it again, bud.
It's Batman #6, I think, and #8, I believe.
There you go. But even that, even as horror genre, if you're a big horror fan like I am, and I know Dope is, Anthony that I had on last week, huge Bronze Age collection. But one of the cool things that we were getting onto, and that was, I found this interesting, and the G-Man doesn't have it and is bugging me. And now I'm on a quest. I am on a quest. This is going before Silver Surfer and everything else. So I was trying to do some research, and here's the interesting thing.
I think I know the book you're talking about.
I wrote this down, and I did not write this book down. Okay, one of the books he showed me was the very first appearance, and this is Bram Stoker's Dracula. The first time Dracula showed up in a comic book. Okay.
It's eerie from the Golden Age.
Yes, it was eerie. But my question was, what was the first vampire in comic books? What was the first appearance? I can't find it. I've been trying to find it. If you guys can find it, please let me know. And anybody,
well, I know where a copy's at, but
I'm talking the first appearance ever of Dracula. The vampire.
You mean in the Eerie comic that he showed,
right?
No,
not that one. That's the first. That's the Bram Stoker. I looked that up because it's good. I want that book that he's got that I don't have. Okay. That was an Eerie book, but that's the first appearance of
Dracula.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. I want to know what is the first appearance of vampire in comics. Vampires in comics. What is it? Where did it show up? I want to know that. I can't. Right away. Go ahead, Jeff. Show it again.
You said vampires.
I love it, buddy. Well, you see you see my point. It's driving me crazy. I'm a huge What?
Hey,
what is this, Rob?
Hey, G-Man, I don't know what it is, but I bet it sucks.
Wait, it definitely sucks. It's from 1944. It's the first appearance of Dracula in a comic book, cartoonish version of the character.
Hold on, I don't care. Just what was it?
Comic Capers #1. Comic Capers #1 from 1944. That's the first appearance of Dracula in a comic book. Dracula being the first, vampire. There you go.
You said 1944?
I believe it's Dr. Occult, isn't it?
That's what I thought, and that's what we looked up. We found Dr. Occult as well.
Yeah, Dr. Occult's an earlier version, and it's a vampire.
Marvel Comics?
Marvel Mystery, issue 35, first appearance of vampires.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, Marvel.
See what I'm saying,
September,
guys? This is what's so confusing.
September 1942. Yeah, first appearance, Marvel Mystery, number 35. That's what
Mystery.
Google said.
All right, well, that's what
Okay,
I got.
so Dr. Occult came out in 1935, and it has a vampire.
Yeah, 1935 wins.
Well, Robert's asking about vampires that had first appeared anyway. So
in comic,
but tell me something, guys. I mean, come on, we're all serious collectors. We've been collecting our whole lives. If you're a vampire, Dracula, anything vampiric, and you're a big fan of it, wouldn't you want something special like that in your collection? I know I would.
Yep.
That's just me.
Yep. You want to learn the secrets how to live longer.
Okay, Batman versus the Vampire in 1939 as well.
See,
Detective Comics
1939. We're getting different dates.
I still have 1935 for Dr. Occult.
Dr. Occult, we know about. I know
I can't
about
find
Dr.
anything
Occult.
past 1935. Now, that's not to say that a Penny Dreadful strip didn't have vampire.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
I found that too.
Gentlemen, it's almost 4 in the morning. I gotta go. Night, night.
Rob, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
Rob.
See you later.
Later, Rob.
Thanks, Rob. So it looks like first DC was 1939, Detective 31 and 32.
If you're gonna be looking for every Marvel's first appearance, you know what I mean, and it's gonna give.
I
It's
want
gonna give
the
us
very first appearance of Vampire Dracula.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's so many different variations. What is the first one? That's a big deal to me.
Well,
that was
she's
cool.
the first one. She created Dracula. I'm just.
If you're not trying to
in
collect
that story, I get it.
If you're not, or a Western dime store from the 1800s, like you want to keep it somewhat modern comic book.
Yep.
All I can find right now is Dr. Occult from 1935.
That's what me and my buddy. That's what me and my buddy John Hoffman found. Dr.
It's going to be the first one in a comic book, American comic book form.
See, I have the original printing of Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah,
and so that's why it's a big deal to me. And I would love to have those two coincide with each other. It would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's almost 4 for me as well.
Hey, Joey, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. We're almost
my
done.
wife is staring at me all weird.
Yeah.
It's really only 2:45, not 3:45.
What's that?
Jeez, guys.
I said it's really only 2:45, not 3:45.
Joey, thank you.
Your daylight savings isn't 2 weeks for me.
Exactly.
Oh, boy.
One moment, if you guys got a few more moments, give me a minute, okay? I'm gonna log out here in a second. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay. Big shout out to the community. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody that showed up in the chat tonight. Everybody that showed up on the show tonight. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Big time. I really appreciate it. And hope we can do this again. I got 2 more shows on the Nerdy Collective show. 2 more guests. I have 2 special guests coming up in the next 2 weeks. After that, I'm going to take a little bit of vacation through the summer. The only time you're going to see me is probably on some live shows, like an appearance on someone's show or just showing up in the chats. You'll see me in the chats, and you're going to see me on this show. This is a show that I'm going to be doing on Sundays, early show. So you can still check out the G-Man. And this is it. Please come check us out. It'll be tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, late afternoon. So please go check out that. That's called the Generation X-Men. That's our new show the new show I'm trying to start earlier because I've had a lot of requests. I love everybody that shows up on the Nudity Collective. I will be starting back up the Nudity Collective after the next 2 shows that come up. We have 2 special guests coming up, and that will be until the end of October. So the end of October this year, I will continue back up with the Nudity Collective then. I want to spend time with my honey and I want to do some gardening this year. So that's my big plans for summer. And I love you guys. And please continue watching. All the links in the descriptions are down below, top of the list. So please go like, subscribe, go check it out. Check me out on Sundays. I'd appreciate to see somebody there. 2 old men talking about comics, talking about anything pop culture. Really appreciate it. I appreciate your time. And I am trying to find my outro and I can't find it. There we go. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And everybody in the chat, again, boom. Peace, love, blessed be. G-Man's out of here. We'll see you next Saturday for special guests. You guys, love you.